Hey, how we doing, team? So today we're going to go into how to close at 85% on leads. I close at 85%. My name is Vaughn Larkin. I run Burlington Pressure Washing, and I've only been in the service for 3 months. I'm charging commercial prices, like market price, and I close higher than anyone. It's because I learn from the best, and I train daily, and I'm going to share with you my 5 best tips on how to quote and close people day of and get the job sealed, okay? So before we go into it, please like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. It would mean so much to me. I'm going to give you basically like everything that I've learned. I would really appreciate that, okay? So first, a lot of this stuff I'm sure that you've done a little bit of, but I need you to really like take a step back from yourself and realize you need to do it to an extreme, okay? So the first one, quote in person. This is a really simple one. People thrive on connectivity. We are emotional creatures. We love being with one another. You're not going to get that from a computer and an email being like, oh, the quote's 400. Let me know if that works. I don't do quotes online, ever. I will risk losing a quote and be like, we actually don't do quotes online. We only do them in person. I have a spot at 1 p.m. Let me know if that works for you. I'll do that. You gotta risk letting that go because, and obviously, like, you don't want to lose them. You'll throw them a number if they will not meet with you. But that is a like end all be all. People thrive on that. We're gonna go into like what we do during it, but like just doing it in person alone, you gotta realize that you don't get that from a computer. If you're put together, you're like in shape, even if you're just a happy person, people don't get that from service people. It doesn't happen that often. The industry we're in, you're going to be shocked if a 20-year-old comes up to you who's in shape, has a bright smile on his face, and it's looking like they're having the best day ever, and is like, let's do this quote. I'm ready, man. Let's go around the house. Show me what you got. That's different than, hey, the house is 400. Like, you're just connecting there. That is a huge part, and that leads into the rest of this that you can't even do if you do it online. So number 2, love what you do. You can see the energy I'm bringing to just the video. This is the same when I'm quoting. I'm knocking up to doors, and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? My name is Vaughn. It is so lovely to meet you. I'll compliment their house. I'll compliment something in their garden. Like, I'm bringing energy. I'm bringing that I'm having the best day of my life. I want you to open that door and be like, if you're having a terrible day, you meet me and you're like, holy crap. This kid's really happy. This kid's really interesting. I want to get to know him. And by the time you start talking to me, I've already closed the job. Okay? Love what you do. Put a smile on your face and just be happy. People love people who are happy. You don't want to be around sad people. You want to be around happy people. Do it when you sell. It's the same thing. Now, 3. I could do a whole video on this. The notebook. So, carry a notebook to all your jobs. I know it's old-fashioned. Do it on paper. Because what happens is, when you get to the end of a job, or you walk around the house, you're like, awesome, I'm going to go quote it. You go quote it for like 5 to 10 minutes, you come back. We're going to run through this on how I do this, okay? And let's say we're doing windows, and there are second story, first story. I'll even write it out like this. I'll even have the price on the paper, okay? 15, 10, I'll draw out some windows. I'm like, okay, hey, John, I just walked around the house, counted out the windows. You have 10 second story and 5 first story windows, okay? Now, what we do for the windows, because you're doing exterior and interior, is on the outside we have these pumps. They're called water filters. They're like DI tanks. All you need to know is that there's going to be no streaks on your windows because we don't use squeegees on the outside. We invest heavily in our equipment. So basically, I'm going to plug your water into this thing, and it's going to come out 0 parts per million, which basically means the water is crystal clear. So when I brush the window, it's going to dry spotless. There's going to be nothing on there. There's not going to be any amateur squeegee marks going down the exterior windows because it's water and there's not even going to, it's impossible for it to be there. Okay? So that's how the exterior windows are going to go. You're going to get all that dirt off there. You're going to get there's going to be no streak marks and it's time efficient, okay? On the interior, while this is going, and I'll even draw this out, if this is your house, while my partner is going on the exterior to do his windows, I'm going to be on here with the squeegee doing the interiors. If I could use a brush inside, I would, but, I don't want to get the home wet. Crack some jokes or something. But we go opposite. That way, if I mess up on the outside, since we're going the opposite ways, it will already be dry and my brother can catch it. That way we can guarantee you that the windows are spotless by the time we leave. Now, when we're looking at price, because we have more of the second story windows, we charge a little bit more. In total, this is going to come out to $250, okay? Now, I have a spot at 1 p.m. for tomorrow, or I have a spot Wednesday at 9 a.m. Let me know which one of those works best for you, okay? I can pull up my schedule right now and get you locked in. Do it like that. You draw it out. You are investing in them. You are drawing them a picture, and you're helping build the value of it. By the time they're interested in learning about it now, they care. Oh, crap, what's a water filter? I didn't even think about that. Like, you're showing them. You're building the value. It's so much easier when you can just draw it out because you're spitting knowledge onto a piece of paper and they're listening, okay? Huge. That is how I close. That is, in a nutshell, like my most prized possession on how I sell and how I close so high. Going into number 4. Everyone says this. Everyone says it because it's true. Listen and say questions. One thing that Andy Elliott says all the time when he talks about door knocking is the more you say, the more likely you say something they disagree with and you lose the job. So shut up. Ask them questions. Learn the pain points. Why are they doing it? Have they had the service before? How's their family? Where are they from? How long have they lived in the house? Just get to know them. Stop talking about what your product does. They know. This is different when you're closing them. That's not like walking in the door and be like, yeah, we'll make that look beautiful. Don't worry about it. We're the best, yada, yada. Get to know them. People thrive on connections. People hate being sold to, but they love buying. They want to buy in a happy mood, okay? Relationships kill objections. If you build that relationship up, they're not going to object to anything. It's not going to happen. So you need to listen to the questions that you ask, obviously. Keep asking them questions. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. And last, and probably the most important, is forget about the money. Now, this is hard when I'm always talking about revenue goals, but when you are doing this job, the thing that needs to be on the forefront of your mind is your service helps people. And if your service doesn't help people, then get out of that job because that sucks. If I'm going up to a house and I'm looking at it, I am not selling you pressure washing. Your house is pretty. Why would I do that? That doesn't help you. If there's something growing out of your gutter, I'm going to go over there and help you. Okay? Think about helping the person. Like, don't even think about the money. It shouldn't be, how do I help them so I get money? Help the person. If you help the person, they will pay you. They will pay you so much money. So when I go and I'm like, I'll do this a ton. This is how I upsell so high. Hey, Miss Johnson, we just finished up the windows, but I was looking at the back porch and I saw that you got some black mold on it. And let's just go take a look at it. I don't want to scare you or anything because realistically it's just on the hardy board. Like, it's not too bad. We can get rid of it today. It's nothing to worry about. We go outside, we look it over, and I'm like, look, I'm already here. Let's just get it done. This is one of those things you're going to have to do now or later. I've got the pressure washer in the back. I can knock it out for you. And you do that. And if they're really on the fence, you can even throw them a discount. Because in the end, you're not lying to them. The pressure washer's in the back of the truck. Like, if you can just pull it out and do the job, be like, I can do it for like 20% off. Like, just let me do it. It's gonna cause me some pain if I leave you with this, okay? Just let me knock it out for you. Because now they're doing a service for you because they're like, oh, I don't want to, like, yeah, he's right. I should do it now. Like, help the person. They will pay you. If everything is like, how do I make the next $200? You're going to screw up. Because you're going to be thinking about, oh, that's not $200. Or it's $200 to do those gutters. No, let's make sure we get those gutters cleaned out for you. I want them to be functional, okay? And they're going to be like, yeah, I want them to be functional, okay? It's like, okay, it's going to be like $350 then. Be helpful. Think about helping the person over the money. The money will come. I can promise you that. Because I have made more money in the last month than I did the entirety of last year by doing all of these. So these are my best tips. This is probably the best video I have done so far because it's probably information that helps you instead of just telling you what I'm doing. But I'm really proud of this. I close really well, and it simply comes down to the right knowledge and knowing that caring about people will make you money, okay? This is the most important one. The rest of this is skills. But if you can just care about the person, you're going to just immediately increase. If you can change that mindset, change your eyes, it'll help you, okay? I hope this helped you, okay? I will see you tomorrow for another video. Have a lovely night.